What's up, everyone? It's Ryan here with Family Cruiser 250. We're out here in Alabama Hills. So we just came off of Mazurka Canyon Road. We camped up there a little bit for 2 nights. The wind started kicking really hard, and we saw this big storm behind us coming in. But I owe you guys a walk around, so let's go ahead and do that. So there she is. So when I first got this car, I was back in May 2024. I was able to do some R&D for Deviate Off-Road, headquartered in Arizona, but their R&D department is in Riverside, California. So they fitted a few things. A lot of you already purchased this OEM Plus front bumper, which looks great. I also have their skid plates up front, which are not out yet. And of course, that's a pocket lead, but I do not have a winch wired in yet. So I know a lot of you are asking me, but I don't have a winch yet. I don't think I'll be needing one, hopefully. So we got these white shackles here, also from Deviate. And then onto the side, we got their beefy side steps. So there's not actually a rock rail. They don't actually bolt into the frame, but they bolt into the pinch where the body meets the frame. But they're pretty sturdy. I've knocked it up a couple times. But good to have, especially if you're raised up a little bit. So moving to the back, we have the trail swing from Dirt Complex / DirtCom. This is probably the best design in my opinion. You all saw this on the Toyota concepts at SEMA and the LA Auto Show. It sits a tad closer than most hitch carriers. Of course, I have my 35-inch tire with the 52 off-road wheels. These are the analog HDs and 17x8, offset plus 25. So at first I ran Rubitrex on those 33-inch tire, but since I got the spacer lift from AT230 Garage, they sourced this from Japan. So it was a 2-inch lift up front. You can see the spacer there, and a 1.5 inch in the back. Ride quality is still good. It's of course a little bit more stiff, especially out on the trail. But yeah, it's been working out so far. Gave me some ground clearance. And so with that lift, I was able to fit 35s on now. So those are 35 by 11.5. And those are Wild Peak AT4 Ws, C load rating. So we just went camping. So I got my water right here, mounted with the Seasucker Rotopax mount. I got my Lone Rock Concepts water pump there, still hooked on there, and I just put their little cover on it just to keep it from getting dusty, just so I don't have to keep taking it on and off. And of course the Kamiq awning. This is a 7-foot. This thing is the easiest awning to deploy. Deploys in literally 3 seconds. 3 seconds. And so that's attached to the Deviate Off-Road roof rack. So this is still a prototype. It's pretty low profile. It's been great so far. I got my Max Tracks up there, and of course my Pelican cargo box. So they'll be releasing the roof rack as well pretty soon. Give them some feedback regarding this part right here. It's kind of raised up. That's going to interfere with mounting things back there, or like if you want to run a rooftop tent. So yeah, so they'll be coming out with that soon. Let's see what else from Deviate. So don't mind the mess. We had to hurry up and pack from camp because it got super windy. So I got my ice cold fridge in there. That's the JP40. Fits nice and perfect right there. I need some mounts for it though because it's been getting beat up on the trail. I got my Thor's Lightning air hoses. Of course, I got the Deviate rear Molly panels for accessories and tools or whatnot. The only other thing on the inside will be the center console mollies. I don't have anything on there right now, but it's a nice rugged look. Again, don't mind the mess. And for you content creators, I'm sure you all understand this chaos. Camera bag, GoPro, drone, camera. So yeah, so we're pretty dirty right now. We just took a beautiful trail up in Mazurka Canyon. Now I'm here at Alabama Hills. We may or may not camp here tonight. Just waiting on my brother-in-law to give me a confirmation. Otherwise, it was a 2-night overland trip over in Mazurka Canyon. Alabama Hills is always a classic spot for camping. As you can see, it's just beautiful right now. But this storm's coming in, so we're not sure if we're gonna try to tough that out or not. It got pretty windy last night, so it was brutal. We barely got any sleep. What else? Oh yeah, so the map PPF, that's Expel PPF. I don't know if it shows up well in the camera, but that's a matte finish. And of course, we got scratched up today on the trail. We took the rocky narrows out of Mazurka Canyon, and better have PPF if you're gonna go through there. And so this is a little sticker I got from Sticker Fab. This is a 1958 edition, which is basically the base model. Other than that, I think that's it for the build. Oh, one more thing. So I got the hood open. I was able to work with K&N air filters. So they did some R&D also. So this is their K&N air intake system for the LC250. And then right below that are the charge pipes. Right down in there. And so I did have an ARB air compressor in there. But from our last trip in Anza Borrego, we had some really bad washboard. And so after that didn't work. I dug in there, couldn't figure it out. Checked all the switches, checked the wiring. Nothing worked. So it was pretty much dead weight. So I decided to take it out. I still left the bracket in there from CA Tuned. So yeah, I don't know what to do with that ARB compressor now. Maybe I'll email ARB, see what's going on. So there it is, folks. There is the Family Cruiser 250.